Okay, people, I was in bed before 6 o'clock yesterday. I've decided that whatever I'm doing, I'm going to be my natural self because I need to resolve this issue of breaking down. And instead of things getting any better, they are becoming increasingly worse. And God has always been important in my life in terms of my angst with God and me questioning God and all that been happening with God. So right now I'm gonna start off with my horoscope. And before I read my horoscope, I tell you how I come to be reading my horoscope daily. It's become a daily fix for me to hope that eventually matters will be resolved and I will be exonerated from the ordeals of the discrimination affecting me after the death. Right, see, getting a little bit confused. I'm doing things I'm not going to be in a hurry because that's the only way I'm going to be able to create the contents that is needed to get my stories across to the wider public for them to understand my issues with the judiciary of England, the criminal justice system, the Crown Prosecution Service, and all those in cohorts protecting the abusers operating out of the House of operating out of the House of Commons nursery. And now I find out about the University of East London. And all those involved, that this is the final showdown. And I'm going to take back a copy of my life. Bear with me. I'm trying to get I'm trying to take back control of my life so my husband can have some peace in his 99th year. He is traumatized. And I mean, he is traumatized. And what's the point of having all this information that can help me clear my name, lying around, one waiting as my family, in their ignorance of putting blindfold over their eyes and plugging their ears, are saying, so they can salvage their conscience that they have not done anything to help me and my husband. The fact that I am their mother, I am their sister, I am their auntie, I am their friend, I am their whatever, and they've left me. And not only leave me, they've joined in to keep me a prisoner. I'm yet to find out why they have done that. And as it is now, I'm not even too bothered about finding out why they have done that. I'm putting the relevant information out there that I don't have to justify myself to anyone. So in the meantime, I'm just chatting whilst I'm doing this, because it makes no sense. I have all this information in folders on sticks, and then they all disappear, like what happened to my USB for the past how many years. So now it's me taking back control to give my husband back some semblance of normality in a life where he is traumatized. In case I did not read the horoscope yet, here it is. That's the frame of mind of a mentally challenged person with disabilities. Russell Grant Copyright Daily Express, Taurus. Some people are in too much of a rush, but you will refuse to be pressured by them to get fast results. You won't measure your success by how quickly you get a job done or how much you do. You will prefer to focus on the quality of the experience. I'm going to start out with this. As you will see from whatever make your mind up, it was written on the eve of Mothering Sunday, the 14th of March, 2015, after allegations were made at Bird in the Bush and somebody came to do an investigation, and what entails why. Listen to the first response before I go into what I write. And lucky for me, I'm a person who OCD. Yes, Mervelee Nembhard, you did not know I'm OCD. So I have to have different formats. So when it's gone there, like LinkedIn that has stolen my account, I have other means of proving yes, I was on LinkedIn. So you see how I do things. So I have it in the thing, it's gone off. Letter read depression sent to HOC. Why? I'm trying to get a better light, but it ain't happening. So let's see if I do this. It will be better. I'm trying to block out the things. Yeah, it looks a bit better. As soon as I set up my workspace, I'm going to try some innovative ways. Yes, it's a bit better. Right, so here goes. Subject, confidential. So everything they keep confidential, yeah? That's their way of tricking you. From Dilys Ipton, dilys@leave.org.uk. To Ratty Nembhard@btinternet.com. Date Wednesday, 18th March 2015 at 16:04. Dear Mervelee, it's out there already, so nobody's taking notice. So let's get it back out there. Dear Mervelee, I was sorry. Listen now how many times this woman says sorry. This stupid cunt, Dilys Ipton. I was sorry to read your email and have noted your concerns. I am sorry that I have not forwarded the details of the support service we have available, but the number is 0800 371 540. What did she do? Apologizing for not forwarding information to me. So that means I would have raised some concerns with her, and that was in person. And here she is apologizing. It is a free and confidential information and advice service. By the way, my life is an open book where it's about me. I only keep closure when other things that involve me might impact on another person's and extended. Otherwise, open book. So when my brother is going to send me his whatever about I must zip it and silence is golden. Go find out why you do certain things, my brother. And maybe I can help you to know why I have been traumatized as a result of you being born on the 11th of the 6th, 1966. And my father handed over to you to me, and what have happened since. All you know is a little man shaking, shaking, shaking. What's the impact on you? You know how long I tell you to go get counseling? Because counseling helped me understand. You can also find some details on the internet at Work Life Support. By this time, this cunt, Dillis Ipton, was experiencing discrimination herself. Ageism, if nothing else. Dillis Ipton is an idiot asshole. Yes, that's what you are. White trash. Please be assured that all leave processes and policies are written to incorporate the ideals of fairness and justice, and the people who investigate are chosen because they are independent from the nursery. Isabella Glenn came. The Isabella Glenn, who I was on some training with. The Isabella Glenn, who when I was on the training with her, helped me because of my shaky hands. Blood seed. OCD, chronic anxiety. By the way, Mervelee Nembhard, you did not know your sister is OCD. Fuck you. I was not prepared for this, but I'm not gonna be in a rush, as my horoscope say, and miss any opportunity to provide any information that's gonna be crucial in telling my story. So this is what I'm talking about. What is that? First aid training. Yeah? First aid training. That's when I meet Isabella Glenn. Yeah? First aid training. Yeah? 2013. 31st of January 2013. So it was a series of days. So when I tell you, I don't miss nothing, because that's the only way I can be on top of everything. So even if I cannot handle a certain situation, I have the information to help another person to handle the situation. Everyone is responsible for safeguarding. Cunt Dillis Ipton. Cunt Dillis Ipton. With kind regards, Dillis Ipton, Senior HR Advisor. June O'Sullivan is advisor to the Mayor of London. What is June O'Sullivan? A former mental health nurse who wants to remember there's a disruptive influence. I'm going to do a whole series on June O'Sullivan. I'm going to do a book on June O'Sullivan. Bitch! Irish bitch! Hide from Ratty Nembhard at btinternet.com. Sent 14th of March 2015 2219 to Dilly subject my circumstances. Hi, Dillis. I think it is time for me to bring my plight to your attention, as I don't seem to be seeing an end in sight for my predicament. I thought the matter would have taken its natural course and get sorted, but it has become even worse since I got back from sick leave. What does that say? I use the NHS professionals whenever I reach the stage where I am unable to use my holistic approach and my early intervention strategies to help myself. That's what I do. God sent me to bed before 6 o'clock yesterday. I must point out, however, that this is not a grievance, as I feel no one is aware of exactly what is happening to me at BIB, and I have no concrete evidence to back up my arguments. How sorry, that wasn't the fact. That was just my imagination. Whoa, whoa. Thinking no one had known what was happening, because Jonas Sullivan sanctioned the discrimination after she received her MB. I have no intention of knowingly offending anyone, either in the process of sharing what is happening to me, either. My son Valdin Letista go back and look back and that video. No one shall escape the judgment of this time. Go back and look back on that video and understand why when you sent this to me, what happened. On my husband's birthday, International Women's Day, son. When you were unknown, I was online trawling in 2012. They asking, does anyone know this FIFA referee? I supplied the information. So you have no say in what they put out there. So are you going to say you're going to condone anything they put out there? I'd like your mother, and you can come around and say, at least upon my until you're 12 I left, even if when I heard my story I came home for your wedding and I brought your wedding clothes and your brother's wedding clothes. No, you have no say in the matter, son. None shall escape the judgment of our times. So on the eve with you to give me a voice, because I know what is happening to me. What is happening to me. So my brother, who used to love, as soon as I write anything, he go and contradict me. He makes sure it's in uppercase. That's what it says. You're shouting. And I did the same. I said, London Early Years Foundation is gonna eat the labels that they used to trigger me. Uncooperative, unprofessional, rude, intimidating, confrontational, aggressive. Lacking empathy, out of uppercases, in concrete. That's what they name. That's not what they're eating now. Yeah? My writing. I was someone's daughter and granddaughter. I am still someone's sister, niece, auntie, and friend. But most importantly of all, I am mother to my 2 sons and grandmother to 4 grandchildren, and I am a wife. I am most in need of urgent counseling and support to come to terms with what has been happening to me since the 5th of the 1st, 2015 at BIB to date. And instead, I am now a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment. And some little dirty pedophile boy, HHD Mark, died with a misconduct from Robert Buckland. Think he's going to get away calling me back to Central London County Court on the 22nd of July at 10 or whatever. For what? Go hang on pan in tone and drag you until me not talk. And that you want me come the condo, dirty boy, pedophile boy, Mark died, who had a misconduct on my birthday, 20 whatever. Dirty boy, you don't know who you are dealing with. Crab louse. You promised on the day you came to give me your professional advice that you'd send the telephone number to the manager to give to me to get counseling. I have not received same as yet. So is it possible to send it directly to me, please? I just don't know how much longer I can carry on living like this as I'm being stripped of all my dignity and dying slowly. And now my brothers, some of my brothers, my son, friends, and whoever have joined in to make me die slowly, losing my dignity. How many years left to the time I had to wait, see my father suffering going downhill till he died 10 years later. And when they came, they asked if he was dead a long time. To hearing my mom's story of the time she went to Miss Connie to cry on her shoulder and told her of the times that she had to take the razor blade to cut the dead flesh of my father. I was the one there as an only girl or only female. When mom gone to chop the cane and plant the ground. So I'm there with as a young mother, helping to care for my father and my granny who died a month apart. And I reached the stage and I developed an eating disorder. Not only that, I'm unable to function. So I'm not cooking. I'm not doing whatever I need to do. I have dirty clothes in the bathroom from my son visited. Still don't wash. Do you know what's happening to me? Slowly we are dying. So I did not become 1 in 5 of all suicides associated with unemployment. I am to be 600,000 older people in the UK said they leave their homes once a week or less. This is who you're looking at. Are you going to get away, Juna Sullivan? And you're going to get away, Justice Simla? And you're going to get away, Samantha Jones? And all those involved, you're going to get away, Holly Sweeney? Come in my house, come beat me up. Whoever you are, especially you women, give me a chance with you, cunts. The manager, room leader, deputy and duty managers are making my life a living hell at BIB, and I need this to stop. It has become even worse since I got back from sick leave. I would like to know why the manager is doing this to me. And I'm sure if anything happens to me, my sons, Kevin Murray and Valdin Legister, would not like to hear about the reasons for this. Believe me, I am being tortured to death. Slowly, and I can't take anymore. How long ago was this written? 8 years ago. So be sure. 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. That is the amount of time. Remember I said I'm dyscalculic and dyslexic, so it's not intentional. That's why I do this. For those who saying something, say, and I do this and I do that, and you're taking out the nitty-gritty to prove me whatever, because you are failing to understand what it is you have done that has caused me to be here. Go examine your conscience. As another matured woman, I hope you will stop and to think of my plight and be sensitive about my needs. I I know the rule has been pulled over everyone's eyes by the manager at BIBA. Where's that bitch? Maybe turning her husband. The husband used to beat her and she had to sleep in Bird in the Bush and Gloria, and the other one have to take things to her. My husband is older and whatever, but sometimes when I'm breach rock the bottom, he's the one who takes the initiative and makes sure we're surviving. Lynn Kelly, God is going to rod you on them two daughters there. God is going to put punishment on you and those daughters of yours. Believe me, Lynn Kelly. She's getting others to do her dirty work whilst taking on the mantle of innocent victim. But she's also abusing her power of authority whilst hiding under the leaf umbrella and discriminating against me. The leaf umbrella that is now a pedophile ring operating out of the House of Commons nursery. And now I found that bastard, pedophile, dirty, racist boy with a New Zealand, Australian come from, who called me on the 27th of September 2021. And then after I went into Barclays and then take me £1,000 at the counter. However, I have no concrete evidence to back up my arguments, but I have all the evidence now. When this was written how many years ago, I have none. Now I have it now because I found the pedophile ringleader, Richard Harty, operating out of the University of Eastland. Dirty boy, may have you well covered, recorded. Yeah? I don't know how a mother could have a son like you, Richard Harty. And Richard Stedman, who has sent come where you there, police boy. See some of who are in the police? Rapists. Murderers. Those who can turn around and say they don't talk to their sister because their sister said they do they done your police, whatever, and I call you to talk and you hung your phone up on me. None shall escape the judgment of Mervelee Myers that put me and my husband in this. My mother and my father are dead. I'm only obligated to my husband. Right now, the 2 grandchildren who were on Tom's thingy, those are the only 2. Others can go to hell. I owe them nothing. However, I have no concrete evidence to back up my arguments. But I hope the same way she was given a voice when she got the deputy and duty managers to complain, and the next day there was an investigation. Yes, Isabella Glenn. I need another worthless slut. She, at this time, I must in Scotland she come from. Bitch! David Stevens is in Scotland running Men in Childcare on behalf of June O'Sullivan. The David Stevens who was a manager, they took him down back to the floor. So now he's doing June O'Sullivan's thing. Pedophiles, where are you? Men in Childcare is a pedophile ring. Mastermind of Richard Harty. Come, Mr. Tally man, come tally me banana. Where the other song about? Mama me want go walk, oh, mama me want go walk. Mama me want go walk, look, oh, me must not jump. Richard Harty, I'll kick your ass, dirty pedophile boy. I hope someone will have the courage and convictions and conscience to research and investigate how she has discriminated against others before and bring her to book. This rascal, dirty idiot, Scottish girl I come chat about. They talk about Margaret at the wedding and she abused 3 children. Me and Margaret are same. Eh? They talk about African Margaret. Me no know a Margaret, so how you are compare me to Margaret? And know me have a criminal record and where are you? safely with your pension looking after your man. You see a man where you so beat your ass and you live in a buried in the bush. You think me not hear them? The Junior Sullivan, your hell go hot dirty, y'all. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to take note of my concerns. Thanks. Yes, truly. Mervelee Ratty Nembhard Myers. Miss Chicky, where the man says she can't do it with shags and shagaragas. We can't go on the biggest platform and portray it across the world, although nobody never question. Me wasn't important enough for the BBC girl to interview me. Black girl like that. He might run under Lord Herman Osley and left me. But who was page one of ITV News 470? Me shut me ass mouth and portray across the world. And if they weren't going to interview me, no, I wouldn't be to cursing anybody else. The same way I got myself on Jamaica Basic School Foundation by only talking about my sons. Yes, I feel me them. I feel me pussy dead straight, stricker then come here. I me did get 2 man sweet fuck. Make them broke. I me get 2 son. No Ross. If it is right, me can't get sweet fuck. But if it is not right, you not get no sweet fuck. Me a lay down dead like a how my husband you say you so me come in like a wet blanket. So me can't be wet blanket when it not right and get sweet fuck. When it's right. And get 2 boy pick me out a sweet fuck. You think I know when sweet fuck give me 2 boy pick me? I feel me them. So me I resolve everything today as of tomorrow is a different start. Get up, schedule me time in. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing until me get back to normality. You know, rascal. Deep, private and confidential, Mrs. Mervelee Myers, 8th of July 2016, to whom it may concern. Mrs. Myers attended 12 counseling sessions at Talking Therapies, Southwark. She was referred to our service, to receive treatment for depression, which had occurred following a stressful period at work. Mrs. Myers told me she had suffered with chronic anxiety since she was a child. She said she had learned to manage the anxiety, but it did sometimes affect her ability to write as she has a tremor in her hand. However, Mrs. Myers said this had not affected her work life. She said she had been able to manage it, and this was evidenced by her long employment history with the company 5 years prior to this recent incident. Dirty scammer girl, Martin Hamilton, where for your evidence Barclays is not a fucking scamming ring? Where's your evidence? Go back and look 2004, 28th of May, my husband's birthday. On balance, a happy ending. You cunt, Emma Martins Hamilton. Scammer, crab louse, white trash. Mrs. Myers' depression seems to have arisen in the context of a difficult period at work. Unfairly treated, and she could not understand how her colleagues had come to form their opinions about her. Mrs. Myers has found the experience to be extremely distressing and eventually resigned from her job, as she felt she had no alternative. On the advice of my brother, because the first time he said I shot myself in my foot, I should have stuck it out. But this time he said resign and go look after your husband. And that's why me and the dirty jars when me are pissing her and beat him in his face when me and him meet up in Jamaica. And I go make sure he did it before his wife and Jevan and Jace and Poochie. When me I beat him in his face and he go and pick me. Me make sure me a piss in a jars and save you, make it and turn up in us, make them turn up and see me beat him in the face with the ranking piss up jars. You know the amount of time me had piss up myself already, yeah. I not stressing contents and whatever. When me done with him and the piss up jars, you beat sense in him. And that we make you know, so the teach we have to teach him and him go pass figure manins, what you pass, so him a go manins, so and he have figure manins. And start take him and teach him. And what they do to my brother Ashta. And takes us understand involved too. Yeah? No wonder my brother thinks say he was safer in prison more and turn out there with them out there. Oh no wicked no bomber clot. Following the lose of her job, Mrs. Myers became increasingly depressed, and she told me she had found it difficult to take care of herself. This has left Mrs. Myers with low confidence, particularly in her right life. I've not worked for a penny since. Mrs. Myers is fearful of going back into work as she is anxious about being mistreated and going through a similar situation again. And after how many years I'm a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment. Somebody must be held accountable. When she was first referred to the service, her scores on the questionnaires measuring depression and anxiety were indicative of severe depression and anxiety. Over the course of treatment, we explored the impact of Mrs. Myers' work situation and how it had affected her. We explored the impact of this situation on her marriage, where Mrs. Myers found it hard to cope as a result of being overwhelmed by the difficulties in her work life. Mrs. Myers also said this had affected some of her friendships. Mrs. Myers said her family were her main support, but it was only over the telephone due to the distance between them. As a result of this difficult work situation, Mrs. Myers understandably struggled to cope with life. However, she has been committed to working through her difficulties and has made improvements to her well-being over the course of her treatment, only reporting mild symptoms of depression and anxiety at the end of the treatment. This was 2016, and we are pushed now to having suicidal thoughts and abandon boys, some of my family and friends. And where I had another episode yesterday, and I'm thinking, what's the point? What's the point? Yeah? She done it before and she's doing it again. And come asking me about what she don't know what I'm up to. Eh? That's why I have to support a person like Sean Maguire. Because he was the only one who gave me a voice, interviewed me. I asked several people. I reached out to the big whatever, no, Hansen publication. Dr. Juanita Cox, where are you? Laura Tinsley, trainee counseling psychologist. Yeah? We're not making them long. Today is my day, man. So let me sing this for you. All I want to who turn against me. Let me sing it for you now. I know what this war a hit Lord. Mervelee Myers adopts to deliver a message from my parents who meet at wake night singing. Lord, oh my Lord, makes me an instrument of your peace. Lord, oh my Lord, makes me an instrument of your peace. When my brother hates me, then make me love him. Where there's hatred, let me show love. Where there is injury, let me pardon. Where there is doubt, let me have faith. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. When my brother hates me, then make me love him. Where there is despair, let me find hope. Where there is darkness, let the light through. Where there is sadness, give me joy. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. When my brother hates me, then make me love him. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to be consoled, to be understood as to understand. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy. Lord, Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. When my brother hates me, then make me love him. To be loved as to love the way my parents love each other, and Mama loved Mas Victor after Papa. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. When my brother hates me, then make me love him. When I did not feel Mama loved me any less. When dementia caused her to forget, but not forget me, but not Mas Victor. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. When my brother hates me, then makes me love him, because my father told me the stories that cause the dysfunctions in our family and separated us. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. When my brother hates me, then make me love him. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in dying that we are born to eternal life here on earth, or in it, if it's in heaven, that isn't written here. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Lord, oh my Lord, makes me an instrument of thy peace. I am sorry, Ashta, for doubting while you were pushed to commit a crime. I paid my sacrifice, making sure I sent my mama to her son so they could be reconciled before he passed away. Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. I owe Kevin Murray nothing at all. I owe Irvin Nembhard nothing at all. I owe Texas Nembhard nothing at all. I owe Dastan Nembhard nothing at all. Lord, oh my Lord, makes me an instrument of thy peace. Lord, oh my Lord, makes me an instrument of thy peace. When my brother hates me, then make me love them. For the sake of our parents, Lord, oh my Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Am I going to keep it zip, Irvin? Silence is not always golden, Irvin Julius Nembhard. I kick your ass and take out my piece of drawers and beat you in the face. You hand me over to leave the pedophiles. Yeah? And expect me to do what? I'm a Baptist, a Baptist, a Baptist. I'm a Baptist till I die. I got converted in the Baptist church. I'm a Baptist till I die. Papi convert roll. Zion roll. Revelation roll. Zion, I'm going to leave this world. I am a church of God, a church of God, a church of God. I am a church of God till I die. I got converted in the church of God church. I am a church of God till I die. And let Papi convert roll. Zion roll, Revelation roll. Zion, I'm going to leave this world. I am a Catholic, a Catholic, a Catholic. I am a Catholic till I die. I got converted in the Catholic Church, I am a Catholic till I die. Papi convert roll. Zion roll. Revelation roll. Zion, I'm going to leave this world. I am a Pentecost, a Pentecost, a Pentecost. I am a Pentecost till I die. I got converted in the Pentecost church. I am a Pentecost till I die. Papi convert roll. Zion roll. Revelation roll. Zion going to leave this world. I am a Muslim, a Muslim, a Muslim. I am a Muslim till I die. I got converted in the Muslim church. I am a Muslim till I die. Papi convert roll. Zion, roll, Revelation, roll. Zion, I'm going to leave this world. I am an Adventist, an Adventist, an Adventist. I am an Adventist till I die. I got converted in the Adventist church. I am an Adventist till I die. Papi convert roll. Zion roll, Revelation roll. Zion, I'm going to leave this world. I am a Rasta, Rasta, a Rasta. I am a Rastafarian till I die. I got converted in the Rastafarian church, my Rastafarian till I die. Papi convert roll. Zion roll, Revelation roll. Zion, I'm going to leave this world. I am an unbeliever, non-believer, non-believer. I am an unbeliever till I die. I got converted in the non-believer church. I am a non-believer till I die. Papi convert roll. Zion roll. Revelation roll. Zion, I'm going to leave this world. Mia pokomina, pokomina, pokomina. I am a pokomina till I die. I got converted in the pokomina church. I am a pokomina till I die. Papi convert roll. Zion roll, Revelation roll. Zion, I'm going to leave this world. When once I found a mother's church, when once I found a mother's church, when once I found a mother's church, I'll worship there today. It makes me think of good old times. It makes me think of good old times. It makes me, come on, think of good old times before my head was grey. Mother, the gravestone, the stone of Babylon. Mother, the gravestone is going to move. Say, Mother, the gravestone is going to move, going to move. Mother, the gravestone is going to move, going to move. Mother, the gravestone, the stone of Babylon. Mother, the gravestone is going to move. I'm putting on my top hat. I'm polishing my nails. I'm putting on my top hat. Cutting up my shirt. And polishing my nails for every time I turn my eyes and look at the girl. Did you what? Did you what? Did you what? I'm putting on my top hat. I'm buttoning up my shirt and polishing my nails for